Walk us through Sweden's soft power when it comes to the environment.
Yeah, when we're talking about exposing the roots of the totalitarian roots of this, the German, the Nazi one is, if you like, sort of pretty explains itself. What about Sweden? Is Sweden totalitarian? Well, it's a form of soft totalitarianism. They've had a social democratic government. It was the longest one-party rule from about the 1920s into the 1970s. So extraordinary impact on Sweden. This is the party that created modern Sweden. The Swedish Social Democrats can claim direct lineal descent from Marx and Engels. And they believe in social engineering. They have socially engineered modern Sweden. And they use tools of social control to change the way people think, to change the way people behave. There's a quote in the book from Olof Palme when he was education minister saying, "We don't teach people individuality, we teach them to be members of a group." And then there's an education bureaucrat who says, we believe in the freedom to give up freedom. So it's not like the regimes of the former Eastern Bloc, but it's I think rightly called a soft totalitarian regime. Now you said the impact of Sweden on environmental politics. Enormously underestimated. This country of 12 million people, it kicked off the modern environmental, at a global level, not Rachel Carson and Earth Day, but the global politics of the environment were started by Sweden. They called for the first UN Environment Conference in 1972 in Stockholm, which started the string of UN climate conferences going through Rio, Kyoto, Paris and so forth. They also put acid rain on the world. They launched the war on coal. First of all, with acid rain, they wanted to have a huge nuclear power program, and they wanted to raise the spectre of coal as if you don't have nukes, you have to have coal, and coal is dirty and it destroys the forests and lakes, and by the way, it causes climate change. And so Sweden was the first country to talk about climate change. Olof Palme was talking about climate change in 1974, in November 1974. That's when Al Gore was still at law school. This way predates anyone else on climate change.
We've been discussing Rupert Darwall's newest book, Green Tyranny, Exposing the Totalitarian Roots of the Climate Industrial Complex. It's available today everywhere books are sold.